I don't think we're that focused on being nationally ranked or whatever it is. You guys pick us. That's your guys' decision. We're here to prove what our worth is, and playing at our best.
Has there been a different tone set by both coaches and leaders on the team this offseason compared to years past?
I think we're just we took the losses in the detail of what we can get better, even in the wins, and how we can even be more successful. I think we took consideration of all the details at hand and what we could get better at here and there. And, that's what you do every year.
What are some things that stand out about Jonathan Taylor?
He's a very, very special running back, even in history that we've had in Wisconsin, and it's a blessing to block for him, because you know that if you make one sliver of a hole, he can hit it for 80, 90 yards a carry. So I think he's been a great, humble guy. I think he's the most humble guy I've ever met, and that stands more than you guys can ever imagine, because you're not out there practicing. But he carries himself on and off the field very well, but that's just him. It's not like he has to act like that. That's just him in general, as a player, even as a friend too. He's there for you. He's got your back. So I think he's a great person. I would say first, and he's a great player, obviously.
Are you guys curious about he gets some ink for the astrophysicist stuff, his academic bent? Can you ask him about that? Do you guys kid him about that? About anything? Fun with the team then?
I don't talk about that much. I don't really know too much about it too.
But you know that rep he's got for being brainy, I assume, right?
Yes, a little bit. Not too much. I don't talk too much about it. Talk to more about football.
Sure.
But when I was high school, not too much about that.
I know you said you guys keep the same internal expectations from year to year, but what was it like last year when everybody was talking about you? You guys come here and people are picking you almost as often as Ohio State to win the conference. Just kind of being in that role where you're sort of in the center of a lot of national talk. I have to imagine that's a little different than you guys are used to, even though you try to do that.
Well, I think it's kind of based, every preseason accolade is based on your last season. I feel like, in the players you got coming back, and really you haven't even played yet. So that's it's a good accolade for your preseason, but really you haven't done anything yet. So I think they appreciated the talent that we had, but we really didn't do anything yet with that last year, and we have to prove that. And it's obviously a great be on the Sports Illustrated cover, and that was awesome. That was a really cool thing to be a part of and everything. But that just gave us more drive to be the best O-line in the country. And I think the preseason accolades, they don't hold true all the way through the season. You can see it through history, and obviously we wanted them to go through last year, but obviously it didn't go our way. Not as successful as we could have been.
Jonathan had a streak last year. I can't remember the exact numbers, but he would have very few negative runs, and there are just a lot of times where he maybe get hit in the backfield or take a handoff and one way tackle and just find a way to gain yards. And it seems like he had a lot of runs that wouldn't be on a highlight reel that were super impressive. Do you feel like that's kind of one thing about him that kind of stands out when you're playing with him, that you can always make out?
Yeah, I think John does a great job of having yards after contact, and we want to minimize as much contact he gets. Obviously, we're going to try to get him in the most one-on-one situations, if not the biggest hole we can get. Obviously, but it's proven throughout film and the history, he only needs a sliver to make the play go 60 yards, and he can do the rest. But obviously, we're going to try to block it as perfectly as we can for him, because obviously it'll take less hits for him to make things a lot easier, because then he can make things amazing, obviously. But I think he's a really great runner for us. All the running backs are, but obviously John separates himself throughout the whole nation.
What's your favorite Jonathan Taylor run in the last 2 years?
I don't know, man. The whole game against Purdue, man, he was running. Last year against Purdue, he truly carried us through all those quarters. We did a lot of good work as an offense to get him space, but even through the overtimes and everything, he kept on running, kept breaking tackle after tackle. And, that game itself and the way he carried himself after the game, and his first thing he said in his interview was how much the team meant to him and how much the seniors meant to him and how much he wanted to win this game was his drive, and it was really inspiring and truly special to be a part of.
But did you hit a point in that Purdue game where you realized something special was happening?
I think it was truly special what's happening with the team. I think the whole team itself, obviously John's huge run to start the second half was like, yeah, we have, because we were down at the time, so yeah, we definitely have a good shot of like coming ahead, and we were down in that 2-minute offense throughout the whole fourth quarter, and it was just the grind that we had, and you knew that John was going to run his butt off for us. And, for me blocking ahead of him, you knew that he was right on my hip, and it's the best thing in the world when you were lead blocking for someone like that, and he comes right off your hip and he goes for how many yards. It's truly something special. But I think that whole game itself, from overcoming adversity and just coming through in like the more clutcher moments of the game, even through three overtimes, and how it was back and forth, and when John finally hit that, it spoke a lot of volumes in that last touchdown.
What percentage is his success you guys blocking well and him just being a really good back? Like, what do you think percentage? Like 50? Is it 50-50? Like you guys good and him good, or like what would you kind of put it at?
I don't know. I really don't know. Sometimes we help him out, and sometimes he helps us out. I think it goes 50-50, because I think you need all 11 players to be on one unit as in one play every down. So I think it's not possible if the snap's bad. Like, Like it takes the quarterback to hand it off right. So you gotta trigger in everything that it goes involved in the play itself. All the footwork, all the reps you take in practice just to get to that moment in time. So,
what do you remember about that game?
I remember the whole game.
Sure.
What do you mean?
What stands out? What bothers you? What motivates you about that?
There's a lot of things that bug you and motivate you. I think it's the loss itself motivates you to get the axe back. Obviously, we're really hungry for that back, but that's down the road in our schedule. But once we get to that week, it'll be a big week for us to get that back.
Sure. What didn't go right for you guys that day? What was off for you guys?
I couldn't tell you one thing that went off for us. There's plays within football where things just happen, and obviously like missed tackles or poorly converting on third down or whatever it was. Like, you have to consideration it's not just one or two things; it's multiple things throughout the game, and you have to be consistent with all of them to get out a win, because the Big Ten is a very tough division, and if you don't bring your A game, or if you make even a limited amount of mistakes, things can happen. A loss can happen. Obviously, like if you look at the Iowa game, like we had to scratch and claw to win that game, and that pass to AJ to win it. Even then, you have to play defense as well. It's not just over. So I think situational football in general, I think that game we can improve on.
Did you, after having it for 14 years, do you hear from upperclassmen about that, about losing the axe or anything like that?
No, I don't hear it. Obviously, you feel for them because you lost it, but it makes you just hungry and motivated to come back and get that X back.
Both guard spots are open heading into fall camp. What's your perspective on the guys battling for those two spots?
I think I'm really excited for them. The way they're working this summer and the competition in the room. You're going to get the best, and I'm excited to play next to both of them, whoever they are. So, and I think I can give them a bit of an edge too. That I'm here to help them. It's not like you're kind of nervous going into all these starting, groups. And you're the only starter, but we have a little bit of an unexperienced group, but we've all played together. We played in the spring together. We're going to play in fall camp together. We're going to have a good amount of reps to know where everyone's at and how to, function together as a group and to be successful.
Are there any younger guys from that position group that's caught your attention or jumped out to you or flashed a little bit, I could say?
All of them flashed at some point this last spring, and the summer. I think, Josh Elsner, Jason Ehrman, Caden Lyles, all of our guard spots are very well-talented, and it's going to be a very good competition in that group of guards specifically. Even at tackle spots, I know Cole played a lot last year, and Logan Bruss, but like Tyler Beach is coming up, and David Mormon's coming up, and Mormon can be both guard and tackle. So I think all of us are very excited to see what we can build and what group it is, and whether they're not in the starting lineup, they're going to be ready to come in, because I think we have great depth this year too.
Thanks, Tyler.